That is super duper real.
Yeah.
Okay, you speak on your inner child a lot.
Hmm.
Who introduced you to that type of energy? And also, in that same post, you said you got to put yourself before you put your children.
So, of course, everybody has an inner child, and it's basically your childhood.
Yeah.
Your childhood taught you what to do or what not to do.
Mm-hmm.
Similar to your experience, I had a wonderful childhood,
Yeah.
but there were some things that I didn't agree with my parents.
Mm-hmm. No doubt.
So growing up, I said, I don't want to be like that.
Yeah.
Luckily, I had that level of discernment when I was younger. But I said, I didn't want to be like that, so I'm going to do this, and that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it has to do with me being an only child and
Mm-hmm.
dreaming. You know what I'm saying? But I just knew
Mm-hmm.
what I didn't want.
Yeah.
Your inner child can make or break you.
That's a fact.
It really can.
I'm actually getting emotional right now.
Yeah, cry,
Yeah.
let it out.
Nah, for real.
Like I'm telling you, it can
Yeah.
make or break you. It's just and it goes back to as well. It goes back to those generational curses. It goes
Mm-hmm.
back to what mom did, what grandma did. It's passed down.
Yeah.
But you, as an adult, you have to understand why you do the things you do,
Yeah.
or why you feel the way you feel,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to unpack that.
Yeah.
I knew at an early age how to learn. Well, let me rephrase that. I learned how to be manipulative at an early age.
Mm.
I was only child, first of all.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to know how to work both parents.
Yeah.
My mother taught me a little bit too, like ask for this instead of asking for that.
Right.
So when I became an adult, let's say 20s, I might have used that manipulation in the wrong kind of way. Because I knew I could get over with this and get over with that. Then as I matured, I realized that might not be the right thing to do.
Yeah.
So that's that inner child that talks to you in different phases of your life. Once you kind of unpack that inner child and you know who you're dealing with, you know yourself, you use it as a benefit. Like, don't let it pull you back into the bad cycle of things.
Yeah.
Let it help you to raise your children well, to take care of your dependent parents, whatever you have to do. So yeah, the inner child is big. It really is big, and it kind of the inner child teaches the adult.
Yeah.
That's all it does.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Yeah. The inner child is very special. I know my inner child is proud of me.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I know he is, man.
Was your inner child a spoiled little brat?
No, my inner child was like confused. You know what I'm saying?
Abandoned. Oh, you say it again. It was what? Confused. Okay.
Yeah, abandoned.
So you didn't know which way. Issues. It was chaotic, kinda.
Yeah, man. Felt like he was unloved. You know what I'm saying? And things like that. So
Yeah. So as you matured and come into yourself, you can either have that chaotic lifestyle.
Yeah.
Or you can say, I know what I need because as a child, I felt this way. So I need clarity in everything that I do. I need clarity in whomever I'm dealing with.
Yeah.
Or I might feel chaotic and go back to the stuff I used to do.
Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah. Nah. I remember when I was in. I don't mean to keep talking about me, right?
No, talk about you.
But I remember when I was in Florida at the rehab I went to, and we had a facilitator. He basically taught us how to meditate or whatever. So we would meditate every morning. So one time I had meditated. It was a picture I kept seeing in my head of me in the back of my father's Cadillac, but it was a picture, and my face was angry in that picture. And then so I meditated one morning, and I went to the picture. Like I went to, my younger self in that picture.
You saw yourself.
Yeah, and I hugged him. I said, "Bro, you good, bro?" and ain't none of it your fault. You know what I'm saying? And it felt like I was like gone for like 5 minutes, but I was gone for like 20 minutes.
Really?
Gone. You know what I'm saying? And meditation is real. You know what I'm saying? And then when I came out of it, like I was like emotional. I kind of felt relieved. You know what I'm saying? Because really, growing up for me, all I ever wanted was a good role model. You know what I'm saying? And
you prefer structure?
Yeah, I mean, now,
right?
Yeah, but so that inner child is deep, man. If y'all ever get a chance, man, talk to that inner child, man, and heal the inner child, man, because
it sounds like you disassociated. You went from current to wherever that kid was. You disassociated yourself. You went there.
Yeah.
I used to have clients like that.
Is that a good thing or bad?
No, it's a good thing that you can do that as long as you get benefit out of it.
Yeah, I haven't done it since I've been home. I guess because when I was there, we ain't had no phones. It was no distractions. Yes. It was just quiet. You was just you with yourself, and that's why I'm so comfortable being dolo now, being by myself, because I was by myself for 45 days.
Because what works for me is in the morning. I had to learn this just in the last couple of years. In the morning, because I have kids, and they're off the hook. And so I have to get up before they even get up, before I even hear their voice, put on my headphones, and I kind of disassociate or meditate with music.
Yeah.
To the point where I might be crying because it's taking me to a situation that song relates to a situation.
Yeah.
So it just takes me there.
Yeah.
And then it helps me to be creative. It helps me just figure out my day. It's just a thing that you have to learn to do for yourself.
Yeah. So when you say disassociate on my the thing I spoke of, I'm assuming you mean like I disassociated myself from the little boy, and instead of it was being me, it was me and him.
No, so disassociate. So it's called dissociative behavior.
Oh.
So if you ever know, like, let's say there's a woman and her name is Lisa.
Yeah.
But she disassociates because now you talk, hi Lisa, my name's not Lisa, I'm Dawn. Oh. So she's somewhere else. She's another personality. She's somewhere else.
Yeah.
Okay. Almost another, whether she went back to childhood, whether she went to when she was married before, whatever, but she disassociated from the reality right now. So you went back to.
Okay, I got you.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you went back there.
Yeah, I went back to the future.
Yes. So So if you do that too much, then that's a problem.
Oh no. Yeah.
But if you do that to talk to yourself and to guide yourself, that's what you should do. But if you just say, "Oh, today I ain't Lamar, I'm Kevin,"
right? Yeah.
I'm like, "Hi, Kevin."
Right. Yeah.
Then that's like, okay, we got
an issue. Now you're a little bit schizo.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, I got you. Yeah.
So no, it's good that you can go there and just kind of see yourself.
Yeah, man. Yeah. The inner child is deep. Man.
Yes, it is.
Yep. All right. That one you did about overgiving because you didn't get affection as a child, right? Mm-hmm. You don't have to earn love. Love is love. Mm-hmm. That hit home for me. Mm-hmm. That definitely hit home for me.
That's saying that, and this is speaking to the ladies especially. You know, we tend to, I'll wash your clothes. I'll do this for you. I'll do that for you. Because the goal is I want him to love me more.
Yeah.
Okay? You're not doing it because I know Lamar got to get up and go to work, so let me just do this for him.
Yeah.
You got to look at why you do the things you do.
Yeah.
And a lot of times we overgive the very thing that we lack. Mm. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if we want to go out and party and do this and buy everybody around and spend all this money, why are you overcompensating?
Why are you over here?
What you doing?
You want friends.
You see? So, I mean, it's a Men do it too. I won't let them off the hook, but we as women, we give our heart and soul and get nothing in return.
Yeah.
And it's like, where do we learn that from?
Well,
Birth.
Birth, yeah.
We learn to be nice to him. Oh, he's just angry today. Oh, he's just tired. Be dainty, do this and do that. When it should have been, be nice, but make sure he's being nice to you.
That's a fact.
That's it.
That's it.
You have to reciprocate. A lot of men and women don't work together. They don't give. And it's unfortunate.
Yeah.
It really is. It's very rare that you find someone that understands you and is giving naturally to you. It's rare.
Yeah.
It really is.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact. Yeah.
So stop overgiving.
Yeah, stop. Yeah,
and
stop.
You know when you're overgiving.
No, yeah, you know.
You know.
Yeah, you definitely know. Because I was overgiving. You know what I'm saying? And now, man, it's like when you come in that realm in life where it's like, I'm gonna do whatever I want to do.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And I'm finally to that point. It's not saying that I'm being selfish or whatever, but I'm gonna do what I want to do.
Yeah.
And what I want to do is create a safe space where people like you and other people can come on and we could talk and build, have great dialogue. This is what I wanted to do for a long time. And
now, how many of your friends support you? Do you have a lot of friends that support what you're doing?
It's crazy because, like, my friends, I haven't had none of them up here. Everybody I interviewed was people that I met on social media. And, I got a cousin. Shout out Andre. She be sharing all my little shorts, though. Shout out. That's my cousin. Shout out to Shorty. Yeah, but
you see what I'm saying? Like,
no, I see what you're saying.
I
know where you're getting at.
Yeah, I started a business 5 years ago, and I had a couple of best friends, during it all. And one woman I used to speak to every morning. We were pretty close friends. She had never been to my business, and I don't understand. To this day, I still think about it because I know it bothers me. Like, you've never been to my business?
That would bother me too. That would severely bother me. Because it says a lot without saying something.
It does. And then I look at the people that will give me a heart or that will pass it on, that I talk to daily or twice a week or whatever. It's never my friends. It's people that don't even know me. So why is it that your friends don't share, don't support, but a total stranger will? Like, what's happening? But I do see them heart Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? Like, or Jay-Z. I do see that. Yeah. Like Jay-Z know you.
Right.
I don't get that. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, it's very terrible.
Yeah.
Like, your posts, I watch all your jokes all the way through.
Thank you.
And she has another page called First Class.
Fly First.
Fly First Class.
With 3 S's.
Yo.
Adults only.
Yeah. But that joint, I love that joint too. Cause when you dance, you get your little groove on. All I see is confidence, like Black woman loving herself, loving her skin. That's all I see when I see it. I don't see nothing seductive. I don't see nothing distasteful about it. I just see a beautiful Black woman loving herself, man.
Like, I want Black women especially to understand there is a fine line between like it being tasteful and distasteful.
Yeah.
And the things that men like.
Your shit, your shit, it's like just enough. Right?
That's the goal.
It's like, damn.
and believe it or not, I still have animals that say crazy stuff.
Yeah.
And what I'm really trying to do is it's like twofold. I want women to see, like, you have to be open with sexuality. You don't have to be a freakazoid.
Yeah, nah, right.
But just be a little bit more open with sexuality, but be in a tasteful way. Second of all, is to teach men how to come at confident women.
Hey.
So when I get men that come in my DMs and say, "Oh, you sure look flexible,"
Oh yeah.
I shut them down, and then they stammer away like, "Oh, I didn't mean it like that." But yes, you did, because you're 50.
Yeah.
You're not 21. You're not a fool. You're not an idiot. You're just an old fool. But the ones that might say, "Oh, you're pretty," or "You're attractive," that's nice.
Yeah, that's nice. That's classy.
But when you take it too far,
yeah.
And let me tell you, let's say I might have 200 DMs. 195 of them are awful.
I don't believe it.
So what's happening with our black men?
They over sexualize.
Yep.
Right? They over sexualize, and they looking for pleasure instead of trying to find a purpose.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, compliment a pretty lady. That's fine.
That's fine.
But how tall are you? You look this.
But. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like, but there are women that welcome it.
That welcome it and respond to that.
Yep.
And what's their issue?
Yep.
Yeah, what's the woman issue?
Low self-esteem.
But they got the Gucci bags.
Yeah. But they got about $7 in their account. $7. You know how much money you should have in your account if you really do have a Gucci bag or Birkin, or how much money you should really have? If that bag costs you $5,000, how much money should you have in your bank account? Really?
10,000.
At least.
Yeah. They say if you can't buy it twice, you can't afford it.
Yes. Yes. Now, in my 20s, I was one of those that I want this bag and that bag, but I think I bought maybe 4 designer bags.
Yeah.
Like, expensive designer bags. And one day I said, what am I doing this for?
Right.
Because I can go to Walmart and get a cute one.
Hey.
It's not going. What table am I going to be able to sit at because I have that bag? If they want you at the table, they want you at the table.
They want you at the table, they're going to tell you to come.
Yeah, you don't need the bag. You don't need the 30-inch bust-down weave to sit at the table.
Yeah.
If they want you.
Facts. That's a fact.
That's it.
And I apologize on the behalf of them men that be in your DMs.
It's terrible.
Trifling, bro.
It's terrible.
You know what I mean? First of all, a woman want a man with discipline anyway. You know what I'm saying? From what I see. And yeah.
Friendly banter is fine. Like adult talk is fine, but when you take it over the top, it's like, what are we doing?
Right.
Like, do you think that I don't know.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's your problem. That's the men problem. You got to talk to the men. Yeah. I don't know.
And once you really learn the power of a woman and a black woman, so I'm going to say the power of a black woman because black woman is all I deal with. You know what I'm saying? Once you learn the power that they possess and the things they can help you with, like both of my intro videos was made by a black woman. A lot of my ideas come from black women. You know what I'm saying? So once you learn that a black woman is more than just a toy, and they can actually elevate you and help you with shit, that's when you get more out of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I had to learn that because when I was getting blasted, man, I'm like, wow. Now I'm like, man, look, I don't even want to have sex, Queen. Man, what else can you help me build? Let's build. Let me pluck your brain.
And that's the what do you bring to the table conversation.
Yeah.
Because, you've seen the videos. Don't be asking me what I bring to the table. What?
Yeah.
I need to know who you are.
That's a fact.
But our influencers say that if a man asks you what you bring to the table, he gay, or he's stupid, or he's broke.
That's crazy.
It's ridiculous because I have 3 sons and a daughter. I would not tell my son to not ask that question.
Yeah, that's an awesome question.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and even if you don't, say the particular question, you still have to be able to say, well, what is it that you do? What are you strong at? What, how can we help each other?
Yeah.
It's the same thing as what do you bring to the table?
Yeah. Because a lot of people think, what do you bring to the table? You talking financially.
Yeah. Oh, it's way beyond that.
Yeah. Listen, at nighttime, I want to talk about these ideas, man. I got some ideas going on up here. You know what I'm saying? I might be a dreamer, a thinker. You might be the one to put it on paper. You know what I'm saying? Let's balance each other out. Let's get to let's complete these goals.
Yeah.
It's no more New Year's resolutions for me. For me, it was just short-term goals and long-term goals. Why I gotta wait to 2026 to get in the mix? I'm trying to get in the mix. Period.
It's a societal standard to have New Year's goals.
Resolutions.
Yeah, because it's money attached to it. People, my goal for the New Year is to lose some weight. So gym memberships.
Skyrocket.
Workout clothes, tennis shoes.
Skyrocket.
Peloton, the bikes, all that stuff. So by February, because I read this a couple years ago, by February, shit go back down. But it's a societal standard. You have to be. Standards are good for structure. You have to have structure, but some standards is just for the money grab.
Yeah, it's a
you
fact.
You gotta be careful with that.
No, you definitely gotta be careful with that, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, you definitely gotta be careful with that, man.
Yeah.
So this is a good one right here.
I'm scared.
You know, when you made this post, I said, yo, I think she talking to me. Well, she know me.
Good.
Because this right here, rules of femininity.
Ooh.
I said it right, Queen?
Yes, femininity.
Okay. Allow your man to be right until he realizes he is wrong. Please. Can you please drop some gems on these beautiful black queens watching?
Basically, it's black woman, you don't have to prove you're right all the time.
Yeah.
Not all the time.
Yeah.
Just here and there. But you have to understand the psychology of a man. Men are stubborn, men are strong, men beat their chest. That is physiological and psychological. If you are the one I caught you.
Yeah.
I say this, I told you I was right. That's unattractive.
Big facts.
Versus, let him feel the way he feels. Let him say what he wants to say, and then sit back. This is if I can sit back like this is a win. Yeah. Versus, no, I told you. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Being feminine means moving quieter. I have a couple of friends that I used to hang out with that were loud.
Yeah.
I thought it was just me just being kind of stuffy, like, but I'm more feminine than they are.
Yeah.
So if a man does me wrong and I see him 6 months at the party, I'm not saying nothing.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to say everything on my eyes to say, I might even wave.
Yeah.
But I know there are some women that, there go Lamar. I'm going to go cuss his ass out.
Yeah.
No. Because that lets them know that they live rent free in your mind.
They struck a nerve.
Just sit and just look and glance and nod. Hey, that's it.
That's it. Classy.
That's it. Like, what are you doing that for?
Right.
Why are you wasting that type of energy on anyone? He ain't wasting it on you.
That's a big fact.
Yeah, so let people. Everybody has a worldview. So that's how you see the world.
Yeah.
Okay. A lot of it you might not agree with, but you have to respect it.
Yeah.
Give your opinion, and that's it. If they still want to argue that they're right, okay.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing you can do.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
Stay in your feminine energy. Everybody wants a soft life.
Hey, that's it.
If you want a soft life, you got to play that part too.
Yeah, man.
You can't have a soft life and you want to argue with them every day.
Yeah.
It won't work.
That's a fact.
It won't work.
Right. And then if the man truly loves you and adore you and respect you, once he realizes he's wrong, he gonna say, you know what, Don, my beautiful black queen, you was right.
Exactly.
You was right about everything.
Yes. He'll do something.
Yeah.
And you might not even get that humble apology.
Yeah.
Because it depends on the person.
Yeah.
So you have to learn that person too. Like what's their sorry, what's their apology. You just gotta learn it. That's all. Yeah. That's all. Everybody's not gonna say, give you a greeting card. Yeah. Yeah. Just gotta learn it. That's what love is.
No, that is what love is, though. So where do women get that masculine trait from? Is it
the internet?
The internet, and do you think it's also because they didn't have a dad in the crib?
So it's the internet. It's mom.
It's mom
and dad. That's it. And it goes back to childhood. So if you didn't see mom being feminine, or if you saw her fighting a lot with her boyfriend, what do you don't know what to do? You're 7. Yeah. So you think, okay, now that I'm of dating age, or I'm a young adult, my mom used to cuss his ass out. Yeah. I'm gonna cuss somebody out too, because
cuss his ass out too.
Yeah. So I saw my parents argue, but it was like a production almost. Not, like my father would get mad, my mother would get mad, but they were 2 different mads. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It was never anything where she was belittling or emasculating. I didn't see that. Maybe behind closed doors. I don't know. Yeah. And I saw him get angry, but it wasn't to the point where it was like, bitch. Yeah. I just saw him get angry. Yeah. So it's learned behavior. And then when you start to think on your own and look at, okay, if I do this, I'll get that. If I do this, I'll get that. You got to be smart too, because sometimes we don't have the best examples. And so now you're 40 or you're 50 and you're still doing the same dumb shit. That's your fault now. Yeah. Like we can go back to all the traumas that we've ever experienced, but you're 45. When are you going to get yourself some help? Or when are you going to say, I'm not doing that anymore? It's up to you. Sometimes we lean on that. Well, my daddy wasn't here. So when you 75, that's what you're gonna use. You're gonna keep that up. Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, you gotta do the work. You have to. You have to do the work. Yeah, it's based on what you want. I've had girlfriends that say, "Well, I can't change, because of my experiences." Well, if you say you can't change, you can't change. You can't change. That's it. That's it. Yeah. Why are we having this discussion? Right. You can't change. Throwing that in the universe. You don't want. You don't want to change. You're afraid. You're afraid of change, because that means if you change, you gotta look within. You say, that's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. That's it. Like people don't want to change because they gotta check themselves. They gotta check themselves, and that's a hard pill to swallow. And accountability would save your life. Save mine. Yeah, I've looked at some of the mistakes that I've made and just sat in it. Like, I can't expect him to do this or to be this way, and I did this. Right. He still shouldn't have done it, but I started it. It's a fact. That's it. That's it. You have to be accountable in everything that you do. Everything that you do. Yeah. I know your husband happy to come to you. Nah, for real. I know he is. I know. Like, come in the house. But see, sometimes, like I said, you have to sit in some of the shit that you do. He might not want to sit in it. Yeah. So here she go again. Yeah. But for me, it's necessary. Like, I can't, at this stage of the game, I refuse to let anybody dim anything that I have going on. You might not understand it. You might not agree with it. It might be foreign as hell to you. But that's your problem. Facts. So it's either you get with it, help me with it, the best way that you can, or just leave me be. Yeah. 10 years ago, You don't like this? You think I should do this?
Mm-hmm.
Current day, what you gonna do?
That's
That's
it.
what I'm doing.
Nah, that's a fact.
Yeah.
That's my current day too.
Yeah. Yeah.